All right, we're not going to go through every single sound because they all basically sound the same. Saw lead is the same as saw lead, but an octave up. Same with the square lead and the square lead octave up, and yada, yada, yada. There's some effects on here, but they're not engaged. You're just listening to my guitar synth up here and the guitar tone with the SY-1 tone here. So don't worry, if you see this stuff, don't worry about it. But we're going to be on this page anyway. So the S1 by itself, that is just what it sounds like as a whole. You're going to hear that it's that same tone through all of the 127 different sounds. It all sounds like this saw lead that we're going to start with. Number 1, saw lead. You can play chords, you can play just single strings, you can switch it for your instrument. You can switch it between bass or guitar so it registers correctly. It does low C, and it even goes to A0, like this. But we'll put it in drop C because that's what it's physically in for my guitar. But as you can hear, it's picking up my touches, which can be eliminated with a noise gate. But it's not that big of a deal. It's actually really cool that it tracks like that because you can do palm mutes correctly. And when you layer it, it follows with the guitar tone. Let me turn the synth up a little bit so you can hear it. Saw lead 1 sounds like this. Saw lead 2 is just an octave up. The square lead sounds a tiny bit different. Number 8, the brassy lead. Sounds kind of the same, but different. Now let's just move to lead 2s, the second column. We got a 5th lead, number 1. Number 5, the octave lead 1. Let's go to the pads because all the leads sound the same. Saw pad. Let's try number 4, orchestral pad. Should sound like a pad of an orchestra, right? It sounds like the saw pad, but just a little bit different. I'm not crapping on this pedal. I love this pedal. I use it in almost everything I have now. My orgy covers and my original songs I've been writing. Let's try synth brass 2 on number 9. All right, let's move the bass. The bass is really cool because you can layer it with your guitar and it sounds like you have a bass player. So if you don't have a bass player, this is a great idea. Or if you want to troll your bass player like I did, or he didn't make it to practice or whatever, it helps. Let's do number 1, filtered bass. That was 1 note. Let's try a chord. Probably better with 1 note. It tracks really good. Let's try Number 4, dark bass 1. I'll mess with the tone, rate, and depth knob. Let me back off the synth a little bit and add guitar and see how it sounds with that. Kind of sounds like an octave pedal too. Light square bass, number 10. Let's try the strings. They should sound pretty cool. They actually sound not too bad, but it's still like that same tone. Number 1 is detuned strings. Again, I'm not bashing this pedal. I just see it for what it is. It's just the same tone generated different ways, which makes sense because it's basically like an 80s synth and a pedal for your guitar. But this makes me excited though, because not only can you just layer a little bit of something in with it or thicken up your guitar tone with some bass. This is the beginning. It's 2025 right now. This pedal came out a couple years ago. When did the Boss SY-1 pedal come out?
Boss SY-1 synthesizer pedal was released in July of 2019.
So it wasn't a few years ago. It was a lot of years ago. 2019 is not that far away, but that was 6 years ago. Kind of feels like yesterday. Let's do sweep strings. That's probably going to be really sweepy. It sounds sweepy. It would be pretty cool with a guitar on it. That one's cool. I like that one. Let's go to organ. Organ. It just sounds like an organ, but with that synth tone. Is that like a choir organ, or or is it organ for the course of the song? Or does it just have a course filter on it? Let's see. I'm excited because this is the technology we're working with, and it's just going to get better. I have Jam Origin MIDI guitar for my laptop. It tracks flawlessly, almost as good as this pedal. You don't need a synth pickup for it. But I already put this on, so it's staying on. Let's do a sweep organ. I don't know, I'm not real thrilled about organ sounds on here, unless it was like a church organ. Now this is the part I kind of bash the pedal really, is the bells. They're not bells, they're straight up just this synth tone with quick attack, quick release, with an EQ or some type of filter to make it sound really bright. If you pick it, it kind of sounds bell-like. But not really. Let's try bell 3. Let's get to the good part. The sound effects are really cool. This is wind. Like, you just pick it lightly and it comes through. Yeah, play that through a guitar amp and blow everyone's eardrums out. Number 3, lo-fi. That sounds cool. That sounds like my Sonic Cake Wave Crush pedal with the guitar tone. But this is just the SY pedal. Number 6, going down. This is going up. This is number 8, the wiggle. Number 11 is bubble. That sounds kind of cool though. It doesn't sound like bubble. It just sounds more like an old school arcade sound. Sound effects 2, number 4, breath 1. Kind of sounds like an organ with a wishy-washy filter. My favorite is the sequences. Let's go to number 9, a rhythm with bass 8th note. You can change the speed and the rate of it with the knobs. Let's try another one. Let's try number 11 on sequence 2, the rhythm bass sequence with rhythm 3. There's 127 sounds, but they all kind of sound the same. Besides the sequences, they're a little different here and there. And the organs sound like organs. The bells sound like organs. The strings sound like organs. The pads sound like organs. The leads sound like organs. And the leads sound like leads. And the pads sound like leads and organs, but the organs sound like leads and pads. Well, thanks for watching.